Good evening. Thank you for joining us for our fall Incarnate Word, St. Thomas choir concert. William Shakespeare wrote, "If music be the food of love, play on," as the opening line to his play, The Tempest. Tonight, we'll serve a banquet for you of varied musical selections, all presented with love for your enjoyment. But music is not just the food of love, it also enriches our spiritual and our communal life. The Incarnate Word Academy Choir, St. Thomas Singers, and our instrumental guest performers will serve you musical dishes tonight that are both sublime and ridiculous, sacred and profane, but hopefully not too profane. We begin with a course of traditional and contemporary pieces of a sacred nature. Thank you.
Poor soul, God's goodness hath been great to thee. Let never day nor night unhallowed pass, but still remember what the Lord hath done. Henry VI, Part 2, Act 2, Scene 1.
Elijah Rock, shout, shout. Elijah Rock coming up, Lord. Elijah Rock, shout, shout. Elijah Rock coming up, Lord. Elijah Rock, shout, shout. Elijah Rock coming up, Lord. Elijah Rock, shout, shout. Elijah Rock coming up, Lord. Elijah Rock, shout, shout. Elijah Rock coming up, Lord. Elijah Rock, shout, shout. Elijah Rock coming up, Lord. Elijah Rock, shout, shout. Elijah Rock coming up, Lord. Elijah Rock, shout, shout. Elijah Rock coming up, Lord. Elijah Rock, shout, shout. Elijah Rock coming up, Lord. Elijah Rock, shout, shout. Elijah Rock coming up, Lord. Elijah Rock, shout, shout. Elijah Rock coming up, Lord. Elijah Rock, shout, shout. Elijah Rock coming up, Lord. Elijah Rock, shout, shout. Elijah Rock coming up, Lord. Elijah Rock, shout, shout. Elijah Rock coming up, Lord. Elijah Rock, shout, shout. Elijah Rock coming up, Lord. Elijah Rock, shout, shout. Elijah Rock coming up, Lord. Shout, shout. Elijah Rock coming up, Lord. Elijah Rock, shout, shout. Elijah Rock coming up, Lord. Satan's a liar and a conjurer too. If you don't bind out, he'll conjure you. If I could, I surely would just stand on the rock where Moses stood. Rock and Elijah Rock, shout, shout about Elijah, Elijah, Elijah Rock. We're gonna shout, shout. Rock and Elijah Rock, shout about Elijah Rock coming up. Elijah Rock coming up. Elijah Rock coming up. Elijah Rock, shout, shout. Elijah Rock coming up, Lord. Elijah Rock, shout, shout. Elijah Rock coming up, Lord. Elijah, 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 shout, shout. Elijah Rock coming up, Lord. Elijah Rock, shout, shout. Elijah Rock coming up, Lord. Elijah Rock, shout, shout. Elijah Rock coming up, Lord.
Oh, taste and see how How sweet the moonlight sleeps upon this bank. Here we will sit and let the sounds of music creep in our ears. Soft stillness and the night become the touches of sweet harmony. The Merchant of Venice, Act 5, Scene 1.
Give me some music. Music, moody food of us that trade in love. Antony and Cleopatra. Act 2, Scene 5.
Oh, Mistress Mine, where are you roaming? Oh, stay and hear your true love's coming. That can sing both high and low, high and low, high and low.
Trip no further, pretty sweeting, trip no further, pretty sweeting.
Journey's end and lovers meeting, every wise man's son doth know.
What is love, 'tis not hereafter.
Present mirth hath present laughter. Once you come, it's still unsure, still unsure, still unsure.
In delay there lies no plenty.
In delay there lies no plenty. In delay there lies no plenty.
Then come kiss me sweet and
Kiss me sweet
There's a
and
soul will
sweet,
not
there's a soul will not endure, not endure. Take, oh, take those lips away that so sweetly were forsworn, and those eyes the break of day, nights that do miss me the more. But my kisses bring again, bring again. Seals of love, but sealed in vain, sealed in vain. Take, oh, take those lips away that so sweetly were forsworn, and those eyes the break of day, nights that do miss me the more, Sigh no more, lady, sigh no more, sigh no more, no more. Men were deceivers ever. One foot in sea, one foot in sea, one foot in sea, and one on shore, and one on shore, and one they constant never.
Then sigh not so,
But let them go,
and be you blithe and bonny,
converting your sounds of woe into hey nonny nonny, hey nonny nonny, hey nonny nonny, hey. Sing no more, deity, sing no more, sing no more, no more. Of drums of gold and heavy, fraud of men, was ever so, the summer's verse was levied.
then sigh not so,
But let him go, and be you blithe and bonny, converting your sounds of woe into hey nonny nonny, 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 hey.
Is it not strange that sheep's gut should hail souls out of men's bodies? Much Ado About Nothing, Act 2, Scene 3.
Though we no longer use the guts of animals to have strings for our instruments, it does remain a miracle that the plucking of harmonious strings can stir the human soul. The great Polish composer Frédéric Chopin is supposed to have said, "Nothing is more beautiful than a guitar, except possibly two." We've been fortunate to improve perhaps even on that with Nora Navarro performing the piece entitled Two Guitars upon the harp. Thank you again, Nora. That was beautiful. So I'm going to give a little introduction to the next set of two pieces from the Art of the Ground Round. I'll read an excerpt of Professor Peter Schickley's introduction to the next piece, written by what he has called the last and least of the immortal J.S. Bach's sons, the somewhat less immortal P.D.Q. Bach. A ground round is a round sung over a ground, or repeated bass line, provided here by our discontinuo player, Anthony Wilson. Its use is as old as it is infrequent, and in fact, one of the oldest notated English pieces of music is the famous ground round, Summer is ikumen in. Most of the rounds in the Art of the Ground Round are of a type fancied by certain 16th and 17th century English composers. They reveal, when sung together as a round, levels of meaning that are not apparent when the parts are sung individually. Whether P.D.Q. knew what he was doing, or whether the hidden meanings were accidental, is a moot point, as is almost everything he ever did. So.
Note this before my noting. There is not a note of mine that's worth the noting. Much Ado About Nothing, Act 2, Scene 3.
Lord, what fools these mortals be! A Midsummer Night's Dream, Act 2, Scene 3.
Loving is as easy as falling off a log, a cat will love a cat, and a dog will love a dog. Dog. When you're hot, you know you're hot, and when you're not hot. Cold, cold, loving is hard, but hot, hot. Loving is as easy as falling off a log, a cat will love a cat, and a dog will love a dog. Dog. When you're as easy as falling off a log, a cat will love a cat, you're not love a dog. Hot, dog. When you're hot, you know you're hot, and when you're not love a dog. Hot, dog. When you're as easy as falling off a log, a cat will love a cat, you're not love a dog. Hot, dog.
Well, that was something. Now perhaps, to cleanse the palate a little bit, a song for a band of brothers. Henry V, Act 4, Scene 3.
Viva la, viva la, viva la, viva la, viva la Compagnie. Let every good fellow now join in a song. Viva la Compagnie. Success to each other and pass it along. Viva la Compagnie. Viva la, viva la, viva l'amor. Viva la, viva la, viva l'amor. Viva l'amor, viva l'amor, viva la Compagnie. Viva la, viva la, viva l'amor. Viva la, viva la, viva l'amor. Viva l'amor, viva l'amor, viva la Compagnie. Come on, you good fellows, and join in with me. Viva la Compagnie. And raise up your voices in close harmony. Viva la Compagnie. Viva la, 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 viva l'amor, viva l'amor, viva la Compagnie. Viva la, viva la, viva la, viva la, viva la, viva l'amor, viva l'amor, viva la Compagnie. Viva la, viva la, viva la, viva la, viva la Compagnie.
With the hopeful, eventual launch of the Artemis 1 rocket, we thought it would be appropriate to program this inspirational song based on the state motto of Kansas, Ad Astra per Aspera, to the stars through difficulties. And they certainly have had their fair share of difficulty, from hydrogen leaks to a hurricane. But we are confident they will overcome. So we dedicate this song to the NASA Artemis project, and we send along our prayers to all the people facing difficulties of Hurricane Ian.
There are more things in heaven and earth, Horatio, than are dreamt of in your philosophy. Hamlet, Act 1, Scene 5.
Good night, good night. Parting is such sweet sorrow that I shall say good night till it be morrow. Romeo and Juliet, Act 2, Scene 2.
Oh
I want to thank you all for coming. Thanks again to our instrumental guest, Nora Navarro, Ms. Amanda Snook, my son, Anthony Wilson, and the intrepid Aaron Hervey. Please join us for a reception in the conference room. Then thank you so much to all of you that helped provide that. All's Well That Ends Well, which, in case you didn't know it, is from All's Well That Ends Well, the title. So, thank you so much.
Sing no more, deity, sing no more, sing no more, no more. Of drums of gold and heavy. God of men, the God of men, the God of men was ever so. The psalmist verse was levied, and sigh not so. But let him go, and be in blithe and bonny, converting your sounds of woe into hey,